What that? What they talking about? What they talking about?
Prophecy music on the beat.
People pop shit behind your back when they see you face to face. Always want to talk it out. Talk it out. Sitting there stuck and confused, trying to be cool, acting like they don't know what you're talking about. Talk about. All my niggas on point, all my niggas gon' ride. We don't walk it out. Nah. But I must be doing something right that they don't like, cause I'm the only one they talk about. Calm and cool when I'm collected. Let BBE my team and I'ma rep this. I'm rapping money.
We back, Bottle Talk, episode 10, the yearly wrap up. I mean, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, Bottle Talk 302 on YouTube. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, Bottle Talk _podcast. Fellas, what's good with y'all? I'm about to do my Joe Budden intro, you feel me? K is here, you feel me? Relay is here. Shout out to the homie LB's here for coming through. Charles is here, Jihad is here. Junior is here, the cameraman. You never seen him, but he's here. Yeah, I mean, what's good with y'all fellas? Everybody feeling?
Good, chillin'.
Everybody good?
I'm ready for 2019 like right now.
You ready for 2019 already, man?
Yeah, hell yeah.
We got about, what, 2 weeks left?
That's about it. 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks. You ready for Christmas?
Yeah.
Finish up all your Christmas shopping?
Nah, hell no. I'm a barber, man. My kids know Christmas don't start for me until after Christmas. Like, listen, man, December's slow, yo. December's slow. You gotta wait for daddy to get his money. You know what I mean? It's them 3 weeks between Thanksgiving and Christmas, it be butt naked, man. You know what I mean? You gotta wait. You get the week.
Let's get into these topics, fellas. You know what I mean? I really wish we could have talked about this shit a couple weeks ago, you feel me? But we had a little while to marinate on this album, you know what I mean? My boy Meek Mill, he's back. You know that's my guy, he's back, you know what I mean? Championships, you feel me? Start with you, Jihad, you know what I mean? Like, how you feel about the album?
Yo, man, it exceeded my expectations. I'm gonna say I give it high 8, low 9, scale of 1 to 10. There was a couple features on there I ain't really like, but other than that, I was cool, man. I thought it was a great album. To me, I thought it was his best. I thought it was his best put together, like his most put together album of all his albums. I do like the new direction he's going into. I like the more, seasoned version of him. He has more control over his flow. It's not as much screaming. He's 31 now, so he's speaking to the 20s and the 30-year-olds that follow him, into from the YouTube era and all that. So yeah, man, I love it. I love the album.
Man, my boy Charles.
Yeah, I would say definitely a good collective album. Great follow-up from his work that he had prior to this whole situation with the legal stuff. I feel like he did a great job coming out talking about what was anticipated for him to talk about. He talked about his experiences. And I think that he executed it well when he incorporated that into his music. I didn't know how it was going to go because everybody was kind of anticipating before it happened. There's something like him talking about what he went through with the legal system and whatnot. But I feel like he did a great job with being himself, but then also incorporating that new experience in there. It wasn't black. Like most of the time, people try that type of stuff and come out black because people like that's not really who you are.
A lot of niggas go to jail and don't come out back on fire. You know?
That's true.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
So I feel like it was definitely a dope album. You know what I'm saying? One of my favorite tracks, I'm saying it, is Trauma. Simply because mental health is my thing. So you know what I mean? And just hearing him talk about his experience and whatnot, and how that can get you that experience just in the black community in and of itself. So yeah, that was dope. Dope album.
How you wake up in the morning feeling neat? Real shit. LB, how you feel about the album?
Yeah, I thought it was a good album. I gave it an 8 too. I mean, he had what, like 15, 16 on there?
I think he had like
around there?
19.
19? Yeah. I'd say about 5 or 6 of them I could have did without. But you take that away from 19, you still got a solid joint. The mumble rap collabs I could have did without. I was disappointed in the Drake collab. I thought, you know what I mean? They should have.
Because Amen was so fire when they did it.
Right. It should have been like a fire situation. Like, yo, man, that build up from them linking back up. And, you know what I mean? that should have been a joint like, whoa, like this is what y'all should have been doing when y'all was beefing. Y'all should have been making. They kind of came in real lazy with that.
But people love that record though. People love that. People love that.
It's lazy though, man.
That's how
lazy. Like y'all two lyricists and y'all came with a real lazy song. Right? It could have been better.
I heard a theory on that if Drake got too lyrical with Meek Mill being the one that pointed him out or exposing the Ghost Rider, that if he had got too lyrical, then people would have questioned his verse.
Yeah, but they passed that. You know what I mean? They should have.
I think so.
Yeah, they should have.
I want to hear.
Yeah,
I want to hear old Drake. You know what I'm saying? I miss Drake.
And he can't out lyric Meek, like really. Meek got bars, like especially Meek now. Meek now. He's saying shit like we wanted him to say when Drake was cutting his head off. Like he's there now. How we wanted him then? Like, oh, get him, Meek. He's here now. I don't think nobody want to do that. 'Cause he's saying some shit right now.
Yeah. How you relay? How you feel about the album?
I'm gonna give the album an 8 out of 10. Pretty much some of the features, like the Future feature, I could have done without a couple tracks. I think it was necessary in the album. Drake feature was kind of rushed to me. I think they should have waited a little bit just to put out like a bang or something like that. Kind of like Big Sean and Meek Burn, something to that caliber.
That was fire. Crazy.
And also the sample thing, like even though the album was fire, like they should with the production it could have been a little more original instead of like the Mobb Deep sample and the
I like that.
Notorious samples to me on a album. I don't know, it's just a little notch down for me, but I'll give it an 8 out of 10.
You don't like the What's Free, the What's Beef sample?
I like it, but I'm not as far as like originality. That's the thing.
What's your favorite song on the album?
Intro.
You know what? I thought the intro was dope, but shout out to Junior for being
Junior's here. Junior's here. Just can't see him.
So I'm not sure. Trauma is starting to be my favorite song right now. But
should be unanimous.
What's free?
What's free?
What are we talking about?
Oh, verse on that.
What are we talking about? It's unanimous.
You know what though? That's a sign of a good album because before I thought it absolutely wasn't that unanimous.
You gotta have it.
But I listened to the album so much that like every song, like I got a new song, I got a favorite song every week. You know what I'm saying?
When you got a song with him, Hov, and Ross, and Ross got the weakest verse on it.
Good. Now look, right? To Junior's point, I felt for the content, not that Ross' verse was bad, but for the content and what they were speaking of, I thought J. Cole would have been better on that song.
I'm gonna say my favorite song on the album is Respect the Game. I mean, I like when niggas drop jewels on shit.
Yeah.
When I'm gonna rate the album, I'm gonna say I'm a Meek fan, so I'm gonna say a good 8.5, 9. You know what I mean? It's his best put together album. I think I could have did without the features too. I like Meek when he by himself, and I like when he talking shit. I like when he talk that pain shit, and he talk that street shit. That's my favorite Meek. Like the bouncy shit, cool for the club and all that shit. But I don't like that Meek. And a lot of people was comparing it to wins and losses. Yeah, I mean, I might can say that I like more songs on wins and losses than I like on championships.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that, and I'm glad my nigga's back, man. Like my nigga,
He came back.
My nigga came back 100.
He came back strong.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna say,
he's focused right now.
when we was talking and shit, he was like, yo, Meek has like one of the strongest fan bases. Like, even though when he was taking when he went through it with Drake and he came on the short end of the stick, he was like, yo, niggas is still rocking with him. And my thought about that was like, it's safe to say that Drake is Hollywood. You know what I mean? And Hollywood changes. So they pick whatever's hot, that's what they're gonna pick up on. The reason Meek has strong fans because he got the streets. The streets don't change. The streets stay the same. Being real stays the same. Shit don't change. Staying true to yourself stays the same.
Nah, but you know what it is with Meek? Not to cut you off. He a street dude, right?
Yeah.
That's undeniable. but he looked like a nice guy. He looked like your next door neighbor that goes and works in the pizza shop. Like he don't look like the.
But if you take it back,
he ain't got the scar. You know what I mean?
But if you take it back to like niggas in the streets, you feel me? They got the documentaries on.
Yeah,
niggas look like nice guys too.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying that's the appeal though. He's a street dude, but he still got the appeal of a mainstream artist because he just got that look. He's a nice looking dude. You know what I mean? He ain't looking all crazy. He ain't got the scar on his face. He ain't wearing the bandanas and doing all this dumb shit. Like he's just a real marketable dude.
But if you look at, you feel me? If you look at old Meek, you feel me, from the YouTube era, he wasn't marketable back then.
Right. That's right.
Remember when he got signed? That's when he cut his hair.
Right.
You feel me? He got ready. You feel me?
Right.
He from the streets though, nigga. We watched him grow up on YouTube.
Right.
We watched him grow up, nigga. From
he's marketable now. That's why I think that's why he was able to sustain. And I just think like he just didn't handle that Drake thing right. Like he started it and then just kind of just didn't.
I mean, that's the fact that I was mad about. I was just mad about like, I mean, like Meek's my fucking guy, my nigga. Like, and you know he come from that battle background. So when Drake dropped his shit, I'm like, oh, my nigga about to come with some shit. But when you feel me, when it dropped, it didn't hit like it was supposed to.
You know why it was though? Because it wasn't rap to him. That's what it was. It was like personal. It was personal. He like, yo, like I'm co-signing this dude as the dude. And this dude don't write his shit. Like he took that shit personal. Like he almost wanted to shoot 5 with him rather than battle on record. He didn't want to battle on record with him.
As I always say, no matter what we talking about, all roads lead to Drake.
To your point, I think him being punched drunk in love at the time hurt him in that situation. You know what I mean? Listen, man,
and that was her dance. Didn't even stick up for him.
The power of the PUSSY, man. You know what I mean? He had his brain cloud. We didn't get our Meek. You know what I'm saying? We didn't get that because. His brain was tired, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and he said he was on perks at the time, you know what I mean? He wasn't clear.
Well, moving along, you know what I mean? Let's get into favorite rap albums of the year. I mean, you got 5 rap albums that you can name your favorite of the year?
Yeah, I got number 1, Victory Lap, Nipsey Hussle.
Neighborhood.
Yeah.
Shout out to my guy.
Number 2, Daytona, Pusha T. Number 3, I'm gonna get a couple for this, but Astro World, Travis Scott.
Junior's feeling that. He like,
that's Junior's guy. Junior is here, folks. Junior's here.
That's my nigga.
He just lit up when you said that.
Number 4, Championships, Meek Mill. Number 5, KOD, J. Cole. Honorable mention, who was at number 4 before Meek Mill got in here. J-Rock Redemption. That was my honorable mention.
Okay, that's solid. Charles, you got your 5?
Yeah, so I got 5 on here. No particular order, just put 5 on here. I got J. Cole, KOD, I got Nipsey as well. Funny thing is, prior to this album, I think I said it before, I didn't listen to anything Nipsey. Jihad kind of telling me to listen to him. So I finally listened to him, and I was like, okay. So he ended up in my top 5 for the year. Amazing album. Couldn't stop listening to it actually. Of course, Championships with me. I got Astro World with Travis. I got Logic, Bobby Tarantino 2. And that's my top 5. And I got a couple on here for
honorable mentions.
I got Pusha T, Daytona, and I got Mac Miller's one.
Okay. You got 5 albums?
Yeah, I got 5.
Mac Miller's one.
I got one that nobody talk about that I think is a genius album. And my 5 is no particular order. I'm not gonna do that. Book of Ryan, Royce the 5'9" is a genius album.
Very good.
Nobody talks about it. Fire. Beloved with Dave East and Styles P. That's on there. I got Championship. He made it. He deserved it. The album is worthy of being in the top 5 for the year. Victory Lap, Nipsey Hussle, and Daytona. Is tops my 5.
Okay. You got 5 relay?
Yeah, this is gonna be in order. Number 1, of course, Pusha T, Daytona, hands down. Number 2, Booker Rhyme.
Yes.
3, Astroworld. 4, West Side Gun, Supreme Blind Tell. And number 5, Scorpion. Honorable mention, I got
Scorpion?
yeah.
Alright.
Honorable mention, I got
Did you see his face though?
I got
Now, it was fire. I'm kind of mad I didn't even think about that.
I got Back Gorilla Swimming and Sky Zoo in celebration of those.
Okay. My list, I got 5. It's gonna be kind of biased. You know what I mean? I got Nipsey at number 1. I got Championships at number 2. I got Nipsey at number 3. I got Championships at number 4. And for 5, I got a tie between Championships and Nipsey. That's my 5. Moving along.
My honorable mention is definitely Scorpion.
Now, hold on. Yo, Booker Ryan, dog. The reason why I didn't put it on there because it took me so long to actually listen to the album in its entirety.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, because for whatever reason, I never got a chance to listen to every song on there. But I was driving here one day, and my daughter was with me, and Cocaine came on, and I listened to the song a bunch of times. Loved the song.
Never really listened to it though.
Yo, dog.
Nuts.
Before you know it, I was driving. I was in tears. You know what I mean? Like, I grew up the son of a heroin addict. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, before you know it, hit me like, yo. But anyway.
5'9".
Yeah, Booker Ryan.
That's great.
That's a genius album to me. Like,
But I think if I heard,
You gotta listen to that a few times though, like you gotta the way to dissect.
Like I call it genius, but I don't call it like greater than anything. Like it's just a genius, like level put together album that he'll never be able to make again.
now you know what? Before we transition over, I think what he did as far as how he set it up and then the talking in between.
Yeah.
I think somebody's going to take that blueprint and master it. Like he just set the tone for somebody to take what he did and kill it. And I don't know who, but somebody's going to take that and create an incredible album.
And he'll continue it?
I don't know, but usually the first guy is the first to do it, but he's never the best to do it.
Gotcha.
That 4th or 5th guy is going to kill it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Take everything and put it together.
Like I got a feeling the kids hating on Jay-Z's talk rap style. Somebody's gonna master
My
that.
son hates it.
There's a
He's
listen.
all day.
There's a 14-year-old right now. There's a 13, 14-year-old
He's paying attention.
who's paying attention. And he's eating Cheerios right now, and he can't wait. He's gonna kill that style. But go ahead.
I think another album too. Of course, none of us mentioned it, but I think because it's not in our top 5, but it was a album of the year was Cardi's album.
Cardi B. Actually, I have that top 2.
Cardi B album was solid.
It was solid. I'm gonna say solid too.
Yeah,
That's a good word.
I know it's definitely a album, one of the albums of the year.
We let's move along the song of the year. What y'all think is the song of the year?
Song of the year.
Hip hop and R&B, right?
Hip hop, yeah, both. Hip hop
Okay,
and R&B.
gotcha.
Song of the year for me because I just couldn't get away from the song was Booed Up for me. Elemental.
That's what I had. Booed Up was probably my song of the year. Honestly.
But I mean, anyway,
That shit came out of nowhere though.
Yeah.
Like I first seen it on Facebook. It was just the video on Facebook. Somebody had like shared it, and it was just like I'm like, who the fuck is this? You know, it was just random as hell. and shit.
I knew who she was,
I knew
before
who she
that.
was.
Like, that's the great thing about working in a college town. You know what I mean? The young kids keep me young.
Yeah.
They keep me up on all the new, all the new stuff. And my stylist, who unfortunately isn't here anymore, but my stylist, who's 20, told me about her and had me listening to 10,000 hours and a whole bunch of stuff.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But yeah, she's dope.
Yeah, how you feel?
Song of the year?
Yeah.
Everywhere I go, I hear that Chef West, man. Chef West, man.
JR is here.
I hate that.
Everywhere I go, man.
Check what's the goat.
Nah, man, he hurts my soul.
Now the kids love that song though. It's really the kids.
Because the kids are, I'm really feeling
Hey,
like,
mine personally, it's not.
Nah, it ain't none of our perfect. Yeah, I mean, but how you feel?
See, my struggle is in my feelings. The Drake joint.
Yeah, the challenge took that shit.
The challenge took it.
Yeah.
But that song actually made you start not liking it. I don't think there's nobody that disliked the Boot Up song. Even if it played right now, you're gonna be like, yeah, it's still
that shit like, because it got that, like I said, it got that Tevin Campbell sample in there.
Can we talk?
Yeah, can we talk for a minute? Like that shit just,
it's a mix of can we talk in between the sheets.
Yeah. I think it trumps Drake because you don't get tired of it. Like, you are absolutely tired of Kiki.
I'm gonna tell you where people messed up at. They got it messed up at when they said that Boot Up was the new Fantasia When I See You.
Who said that?
That was the argument.
I've never heard that before.
I hear that.
That was the
I
argument.
don't even know if When I See You is the old Boot Up. Like, it can't even, I don't
They don't compare.
I think you're gonna say this. They don't compare. But listen, I don't care how tough you think you are. When I See You comes on, nigga, you're tapping your tongue. Your shoulders is bopping.
That's why I said about Booed Up, yo. I was like, I don't care. When Jake said this nigga, when Booed Up come on, nigga, you gonna be like,
Yeah, no, that.
When she breaks that thing down at something.
Yeah.
I never heard that.
It was an argument. I probably I was around college kids and they don't know that Fantasia. You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, it's a couple songs though. You know, we're gonna take it to the Grammys. Like Post Malone got nominated for Rockstar. Even though it came out in September, but the Grammys, I believe they do September to September.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, Post Malone, God's Plans, Sicko Mode.
I'm about to say my song of the year was Sicko Mode.
Sicko Mode.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it to Sicko Mode, right? You feel me? Shout out to my nigga Heed, right? Cause you know Kanye went on his rant the other day on Twitter.
Oh God.
He said if Kanye just heard Sicko Mode, that shit should be getting nominated for no fucking Grammy,
Yo, listen, I don't want to make this show no longer than it's going to be anyway. Dog, if Kanye is just now hearing Sicko Mode, something is wrong with Kanye. That just proves that this dude is locked in a bubble and doesn't come out.
It's a definition of a something place. You know what I'm saying? Something place.
In Wisconsin, where was he at?
I don't know what
Wyoming. Yeah, he out there. He ain't listening to nothing.
This nigga just heard Sicko. That's what he went off on Twitter when he heard this shit.
He in a deep yay
That's what I'm saying.
Or you know what it was? Or you know what it could have been? He could have listened to the song for the 100th time.
Man, got everything.
And finally got it. He might have got that weed knowledge. He might have smoked some good stuff, and then like it'll hit him like, hey, checks off the stripes. You know what I'm saying? He finally got it. Like Nike's checks.
Yeah, that shit. How you feel about that Kanye Drake shit though? Like, now the Kanye had the funniest tweet of the year, bro. Nigga said Drake called me threatening me.
No.
Nigga. I don't know what's funnier, him tweeting that or Drake actually out here threatening grown men.
I would never take a threat from Drake.
Or taking some publicity to that, right? Checks over stripes, something made a right. Like,
yeah, I heard their neighbors.
He lived right around the corner. He has to come out of his driveway and make a right and get Kanye's crib. He probably all got it. Like, he threatened me on the song. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that nigga said Drake called me
threatening me. Yo, listen, man.
You think it's a publicity stunt?
Nah.
Listen, no, I don't think it's a publicity stunt. I think, yo, we have to come to terms. I don't know if we all have, or just America has.
I have.
We have to come to terms that Kanye is lost. We have to abandon ship on him. Like, he's gone.
Yeah.
He's gone. We're never going to get him back. You listen to his first three albums, and you have to cherish that. You have to cherish that kind of
and graduation.
My Dark Twisted Fantasy was great. That was highly. I like that. That was highly Travis Scott influenced.
I don't think he was rocking Travis Scott by that point.
He caught the Travis Scott wave before we did.
But Travis Scott wasn't out in 2010. I gotta look that up.
He wasn't out to us. But what has Kanye done? Kanye has caught waves early, same as Drake.
You probably caught
Has caught waves early.
That's why when I don't mean to cut you off, but when we go like niggas was saying 808 and Heartbreak set the wave for this whole generation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can agree with that.
Yo.
Like niggas that can't singing with auto tune. Like,
Right.
They said, and I kind of when I went back and listened to it, I'm like, when you listen to like Love Lockdown and all that shit, like that's like some melodic shit, like a nigga.
Yeah, but he
that
took Wayne's wave though, because Wayne was doing it.
Well, that was Kid Cudi. That was Kid Cudi's
yeah,
wave.
yeah.
If you listen to Kid Cudi's, listen.
Yeah.
Day and night.
Yeah.
That sounds like love, lockdown. That was the same.
Right.
And apparently, it's a well-known rumor, but it's been going around for a while that 808 was Kid Cudi's album, and Kanye bought that album from Kid Cudi because it's both. Matter of fact, no, it's not a rumor. Check Kid Cudi's interview on Arsenio Hall when Arsenio Hall came back, the whack version. And he actually said it. But yeah, with Kanye coming fresh off his Amber Rose breakup, he said that album spoke to him more than Kid Cudi.
Okay.
So
I want to take it back, like the songs of the year. Alright, so like we say it's just Sicko Mode, Booed Up, God's Plans, In My Feelings, even Childish Gambino for This Is America.
Oh yeah.
He got nominated for a Grammy too.
That's not song of the year.
Yeah,
that should be video of the year.
But fucking, you gotta look at Jordan Lucas too when you say video. When he had the
yeah, but I don't know if that was 2018. I think that was 2017.
But you gotta, but the Grammys do September to
I was
September.
Childish Gambino over that one though.
What over
Yeah.
over Jordan shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Video wise.
That video.
If you heard Childish Gambino's song without the video, you'd be like,
Yeah, the video. I think that's what happened with God's Plans though.
You're right.
the video made you like.
I honestly think that happened with God's Plans. I think the video made it way better.
It was more symbolic than anything. You know what I mean?
The video of God's Plans made it way better when he was giving like mad money.
It's not a creative video though, so like I don't want to be video of the year. So.
It wasn't creative, but it was a concept and impactful. Like he's giving shit to niggas that ain't got shit. Yeah, I mean, you giving out tuition and cars. You giving stacks of money to people who fucking just on the corner and shit. Like, yeah, I mean, video wise. Yeah, I mean, but
when you talking about creativity and execution, that's definitely what Childish.
Video wise,
Stuff. And I agree, like lyrically, it wasn't necessarily something that was.
Nah, it was like a repetitive.
Right.
I mean,
But
not
the
saying
symbolism of the video, when you look at like the details of what it really meant and all the underlying stories and stuff like that, it was definitely top.
Definitely, because if you just heard it on the radio, just be like.
And people don't make great videos anymore. That's true.
Nah.
You know what that song reminded me of? I mean, I say reminded me, not that they were the same, but like Window Seat with Erykah Badu. When you listen to that song without the video, it's like, yo, what are you talking about?
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Same thing with This Is America. Yeah. Like without the video, you don't care nothing about the song. So.
Yeah. Well, moving along.
Segway.
Biggest L of the year.
We just talked about him, Kanye. He been taking L's all year long.
Kanye took the biggest L of the year.
Nah.
I think so. He lost a good amount of his fans. Like, Kanye is down to sneakers now.
Oh yeah, when he said that statement on TMZ when slavery was a choice.
I mean, but he was wilding before then.
With the MAGA hat shit.
Yeah, but then he just went to the White House talking about love this guy, all this crazy.
Yeah, and then he just said I was being used. I denounced everything that I said before. Come on, nah, nigga. If you're gonna ride, ride. You know what I mean? Don't hop out now.
Yeah, nigga, you want to ride this shit to the wheels fall.
Because listen, we ain't coming back. So you might as well go all the way with it. You know what I mean?
He
ain't coming back. The master said, "Come in the house. You can't come back to the field.
Right,
We don't want you out here no more."
Only want you out here trying to do good shit.
Who you think got the biggest L this year?
the music standpoint, biggest L in career has to go with, unfortunately, Queen's brethren, Nicki Minaj, man. The whole Cardi B situation, you can obviously tell she's being bitter over her success. The whole shoe incident, saying I'm right here, a whole bunch of stuff with her trying to like say about Travis Scott sales, like you added up merchandise and sales.
Yeah,
and she did this and that.
She definitely
So on the music standpoint,
that was crazy.
it's like it's gonna be an L. Even though she has the Queen radio stuff, and that's big up to her. But on the music standpoint, all this like drama stuff, and she's always in like the news for like something that's not music related, and then give her
And the album wasn't great.
and the lackluster album. So I'll give her the L.
At all.
L to the but shout out
How
to her.
y'all feel?
I didn't go by music, I just went in general. I gave my L to Mr. William Henry Cosby Jr.
The whole government
I was gonna say pill. I was gonna say something slick. Pill.
Gave my L.
I was gonna say pill cotton. You body my little joke.
Gave my L to
Shout out to Bill.
Shout out to Pill.
Hold it down.
Oh, who your head?
Gave my L to Bill
PMP, hold it down.
Gave my L to Bill Poppin' Bill. That's what I got.
You nigga said this whole government.
William Henry Cosby Jr. That's
I got you on the kite, Bill. Man, Wednesday.
Nah, he good. Jill Scott holding him down. He good.
Yo, sweaters.
Biggest L music wise.
Music wise, I'm gonna tell you what I go to music wise. My L's music wise for all these guys who I would never listen to. For example, I would never listen to Lil Jan. I would never listen to Trippie Redd. I would never listen to freaking Ski Mask or Slump God. I would never listen to any of these dudes. And I give my L to all of them.
Look at JR looking at you like you crazy.
What about the Philly dude, AR Ab? He jammed up.
Woo. Yeah, that's an L.
That's a pretty strong L.
Yeah, free ass, that shit, yo, that's fucking with Vlad, yo, bro, you can't be, yo. One thing Fab said back in the day is that the hip hop police are real. And they sit back and watch everything. So when you go on these interviews talking crazy,
Can't even blame
they
that
sit,
for that.
yeah.
Can't say
But
that.
listen, you're a man, you feel me? You're subject to what you say, how you answer questions. You know, if a nigga asks you about a certain way, if you going through a case or something, no comment. I don't got nothing to say.
I can't speak on that.
Like first off, before interviews, there is a consultation. Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? What do you want us to talk about?
Yeah.
What are on limits? What are off limits? Go through that. You know what I mean? Like, nah, you know what? Listen, man.
Yeah.
I don't wish death or jail on any nigga. But if you out here telling on yourself, you got a old now. No disrespect to Vlad, but Vlad is an older white gentleman who makes his living off of talking to young black men in hip hop and, for lack of a better term, vulturing off of young black hip hop, and they just go on there and they feel like, oh, I'm on Vlad TV, I'm validated now. Nah, Vlad TV is a part of mass white media.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Vlad TV don't care if you get locked up. Vlad TV got views off of you.
And then once you get locked up, that's more for them to talk about.
They gonna use all the videos in court too.
And
So what did you mean when you said this?
Right.
Yeah.
What I said last time.
And-
We don't necessarily wish somebody to go to jail or to die, whatever the case, but you would just the simple concept, the consequence of behavior. Like when you do something, there's going to be something that comes from it, whether it's going to be immediate or long term. Like you put yourself in that situation, you're saying certain things, you're doing certain stuff, something's going to come out of it.
Hey, check it out. What's this Vlad TV, right? Who is the person that you see? He know what he doing.
Right.
Vlad, it's an interview with Vlad, but you only see you.
Right.
You don't never see Vlad. You know what I mean? You gotta intentionally Google what Vlad looks like and find out what he looks like. And then say you're in a coffee shop like this, drinking some coffee or something like, you know what I mean? Nah, but we only see you.
Yeah, I like Vlad. It's like you make him very bad.
But look, it's not Vlad's fault. It's not Vlad's fault for niggas incriminating themselves.
Right.
It's not Vlad's fault. Vlad just asking you questions.
Yeah, Vlad just asking
It's your choice how you answer them shit.
I am not mad at Vlad. The same way I'm not mad at MC Search. I'm not mad at Eminem. I'm not mad at MGK. I'm not mad at any white person that ever made a dime off of black hip hop culture. I'm not. What I'm saying is that as members of our culture, as creators of our culture, we have to be careful on who we give our culture's energy to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. It takes it back to the Dave Chappelle skit where keeping it real goes wrong. Right. You know what I mean?
exactly.
That's like
everything ain't meant for fucking interviews and television.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
I think like artists too, like people gotta find out how to get a team. Like when I look at, for example, right, not this particular situation they are at, but when I look at the situation with Meek and he did a CNN interview, like the interviewer was asking him questions that had nothing to even do with what the interview was supposed to be about.
Right.
I think that Meek handled it decent, but you could tell that he was getting emotional about it. You get what I'm saying?
Because he was mad, he was asking shit that ain't got.
But if he had a team, right, he could say, you know, well, I'm here to speak about X, Y, and Z, right?
Yeah.
And we'll cover this topic. But if you have any further questions about any legal issues, here's my lawyer over here that you can speak to.
Yeah.
But you have to have a team that you can point people into the right direction, that know the facts and know how to handle those types of conversations. But when you get in front of the camera and they start asking you these questions that they strategically create on the back end to push you into a corner to talk about stuff that you probably didn't intend to talk
But
about.
if you think about it, like back in the day at the labels, they had media training.
They did, yeah.
Like your A&Rs and all that. They used to have like classes and shit to teach you how to
That should be all of the artists.
Yeah, but the problem is a lot of these dudes is independent now.
That's what I'm saying.
There's no.
And they only wanted to hear shit. They only wanted to hear shit.
Your man, you and your man.
Yeah.
Your man got the bread and pushing you. And
They only wanted to hear shit. Just like the Kashi 6ix9ine shit is crazy.
But listen, white artists are quick to say, you can speak to my lawyer. Quick to say it. You can speak to my lawyer. Yeah, dodge the question real quick. You can speak to my lawyer. You gotta, some people gotta get used to that. Keep yourself out of trouble.
you know what?
keep it in music.
Real quick.
Yeah. Say all that shit.
Speaking of this, I doubt if Kodak Black has a media team. Kodak Black
He's
is the best thing I've seen somebody do in an interview. Ebro was getting nutty, asking him messy questions about a case that is occurring right now.
Open case, yes.
An open case. And Kodak said, nah, like let's move on. They asked him another stupid question, and he said, that's stupid. Well, let's go to the next topic. But we tried to ask you another topic, and you said move on. So you can answer the question, you can get out. You know what he did?
I think like Ebro, if you felt that strong about, you feel me, sexual assault and all that shit.
Why is he on the show?
Why you shouldn't have had him up there?
You know what I mean?
Trying to get some controversy.
But yo, listen, man, and you know what? I watched Ebro. But that was corny, man. That was corny.
But that's not my first time seeing Ebro move real funny.
Definitely not. And his boy, what he? What was Rosenberg? He can get messy too. But here's another one.
Yeah, but you gotta understand though, it's bigger than Kodak Black. They compete and they get bodied by the Breakfast Club.
Oh yeah.
Breakfast Club's bodying them.
But that's because
So they need that clickbait. You know what I mean?
Breakfast Club don't limit their base of who they bring in. Breakfast Club bring in politicians and
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
They more hip hop. They just bring in like
Everybody.
They get
Like,
They had Bishop T. Jakes and Yama guys. You know what I'm saying?
That's what that is though. He competing. You know,
And he's never gonna match.
He getting bodied by.
What about the Tekashi
And that's the L.
That's a huge
That's a
ass.
whole L.
I know he locked up now. He got like some crazy charges.
Hey yo, listen. As far as I'm concerned, he asked for that.
Yeah, he did.
He asked for that. You know what I'm
He
saying?
went from state to state asking for that. Clearly.
You was talking Tony Tough Nuts in Chicago with Chief Keef, and you know these other boys. Did he have something with like X YG, all these dudes, right? You in LA talking crazy out there. Listen, man, listen. Niggas ain't playing with you. You know what I mean?
Well, you get my bad. When you get a chance, you gotta listen to that interview. His man that got shot, The one, what the fuck is his name? Is it Shady? Somebody, they said, like they tried to get rid of him, and he said his own cousin shot him.
Wow.
He said because what he wanted.
Did you send us that?
I think I did. Because what he wanted to do was, I don't know, don't quote me. Shout out because I ain't said shit, but don't quote me. But yeah, I don't know if it was shot or not. Yeah, allegedly he did an interview. I don't know if that's his name, but he said what he wanted to do with 6ix9ine, he didn't want to do the whole like crazy shit. You feel me? He wanted to market him different. He said, but the other people that was with him was like, nah, you feel me? We want to keep this gangster shit going. And he said, yo, to do that, we gotta get rid of, you feel me? This nigga, you feel me? So he even said, it's you feel me? It's on YouTube. The interview.
I'm telling you, man.
He said his own cousin shot.
It's like a cycle that keeps going. Every street dude that start rapping and get on and get shine have this idea in their head that they can be both. You can still be a rapper, you can still be a gangster, you can still carry yourself in that manner. Yeah. And 9 times out of 10, that shit does not
that shit don't work,
yo. And that's where Meek is right now.
That's what Meek said in one of the realest shit interviews. He said, yo, don't be believing these niggas, these rappers out here still selling drugs. He said, nigga, we get paid very well.
Very well.
He said, don't believe these niggas out here still selling drugs.
So he has to sell drugs for it.
There's, I ain't shying away from it or nothing. I love Pusha T. Pusha T is one of my favorite rappers ever.
Yeah, he sells 30 bricks an album.
30 bricks.
That's why I say he's a king of cocaine references.
Yeah, I have a 10 brick minimum. This nigga sell 30 on his albums. And guess what? He's been selling 30 bricks an album for 20 years. And he ain't never got caught. That nigga ain't selling 20 bricks.
He's the king of cocaine references.
He ain't sold a brick in 20 years, man.
There's a cousin ransom.
So I don't mind it on record because I know for a fact you're not doing that.
Niggas just talking about their past.
The problem
it's all good to reminisce. It's all good to reminisce.
These young niggas think that shit is real. Like they really thinking this shit is real. Yeah. And that's the problem, bro. That's where Meek is now. Like, look, I'm not telling nobody to do nothing. Like, yo, that shit is a trap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Like you said, I ain't no fucking activist.
I ain't no activist.
I'm just bringing awareness to situations that I've been through. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't about to be out here doing nothing crazy.
I ain't going to jail for nobody.
I feel you though.
Speaking of going to jail for nobody, they have a list. I haven't seen it yet, but somebody had told me about it. They have a list of projected music artists to go to jail in 2019. Crazy.
What?
List out, yes. Crazy. There's a list, and Meek Mill's on the list to go back.
But his case is still open though.
Exactly.
So
that's why he's on the list.
That's why he might go back. Crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, there's a list out for projected. I think it's hip-hop rap artists to go to jail 2019. I'm not to find it. I'll send it to y'all. Yeah.
Who does shit like that?
Exactly.
Who thinks of that?
That's insane. That's nuts.
It's wild, right?
Corny as hell. You basically wishing jail on somebody.
You know who thinks it. You know who thinks it.
They put them on websites so they get the views up. Right? They have a market.
That's crazy, man. Moving the fuck along. I don't like shit like that. But rap beef, you mean this year, man? What was your favorite rap beef this year? It was a lot of shit going on this year, man.
I can't keep up.
Favorite rap beef? I'm gonna go with the Pusha T Drake.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with it.
Who won?
Push.
Don't give me the side look, nigga.
I'm just. What Drake doing a Duppy freestyle?
Duppy, like to me, Duppy was a better record, but Pusha just got personal, so the shit hit harder.
And this is
one line of Duppy, man.
This is the argument. Because I'm on the same way. I'm gonna push Drake, and I definitely think Push took the W. I hate the argument when it's like people say, such and such has a better record, but you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be, no. At this point in the rap beef, I don't care about what your record sounds like. I'm not here for a record.
Right.
Nah, that's not
here to talk about. I want to hear what you're coming up with. I don't know record. I'm not worried about a record. That's the same thing.
It's a better record.
Like Remy and Nicki, it was like, oh, they had a better record. I'm not worried about a record. Like, what are you talking about?
When we talk about like rap beefs and all that, like to me, Takeover was a better song than Ether. Mm-hmm. But Ether was the better diss. You know what I'm saying? But back then we didn't even care about that. Like we started start talking about that.
Yeah, but it's what's the latest. That's all it is. If Ether came out and then Takeover came out after that, it might be a different conversation. It's just Ether came Ether was the response. So it's like, oh my God, what just happened? You know what I mean? But I'm gonna go with pushing Drake. But here's my thing: Meek is the reason why Drake took an L. And I'm gonna tell you why Meek Mills is the reason why Drake took the L to Pusha. Because to your point, on that Duppy song, he goes, like really, man, like really, like y'all didn't learn from me. Alright, let me chop this nigga head off too. He did the Duppy, not realizing you fucking with a different dude.
Didn't work.
Meek, it was on some other shit. He was, he was in Nicki, he was in Love. He didn't really want a rap beef. He wanted real beef. He was really in his film. Push is on some other shit. Like, yo, I'm an intelligent dude. I'm a really study this shit.
Yeah.
I got shit on you, and I'm gonna bring it, and I'm gonna get real personal. And it caused Drake to go, whoa.
Strike like that.
Whoa.
I've never been in a
I got that, yeah.
This is, whoa, what's this? You wish death on my guy? My mom, you talking about my parents? Like
nigga,
he wasn't ready for that.
I said like, yo, okay, take it where I know you get ready to go. If you're not ready for that, you need to stay up there. When it comes to this battle rap shit, ain't nothing off limits.
Absolutely no rules.
Because I want to talk about, after this, like the best rap beef of all time. If you go back to Jadakiss and Beans, nigga, that was up to Beans told the niggas he had smacked the niggas' kids with a pot condom.
Yes.
Nigga, like,
that's it. And look, and they talk about it now like, yo, they was saying some shit.
Yeah, like, even like, if you look at rap beef and battle rap, Drake been the baddest, you feel me?
He was right there.
That's what I'm saying. You know shit ain't off limits, my nigga. Nigga, we beefing now, nigga. Fuck your friend.
Fuck you. Fuck your man.
And look, unlike battle rap, in battle rap, you can sign a contract on what can and what can't be talked about. Yeah. Nigga, not in industry battle rap. We didn't sign no contract. Never came down here. Yeah.
You said that.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I said you came down with arrogance because you already bodied the street nigga. So you figured, alright, I already done bodied the street nigga.
So you talk about my friend that's sick, nigga. What? Like I said,
you're lucky it's not your mom's that's sick.
If niggas want to talk about battle rap, if it was rules of battle rap, Arsenal would have got killed 5 years ago for rules in battle rap. That's what I'm saying. Like, nah, you gotta disrespect the person you're battling and everybody that fuck with him, huh? You know what I'm saying? Like, Drake won the battle was notepad. No, I'm battling you.
Personal.
You. Yeah.
Push was like, yes, I'm gonna talk about your son that you didn't put out there yet. Yeah, I'm gonna put on.
That was
Before we go to the next subject, can we agree that D Block versus State Property was the best rap beef in hip-hop?
Hip-hop history?
Because I'm not
saying anything,
I would say
Yeah. I'll get that,
Who you was thinking of? You gotta think, bro.
I mean,
they was going at
with Hov and Nas is just 1 and 1.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't even count Super Ugly.
State Property, D Block, like nigga, they had multiple tracks.
Multiple.
You remember when fucking State Property went to the radio?
Body them on the radio.
That's when Beans and the special delivery shit.
How about 50 Jadakiss, Fat Joe and Ja was like 2000. Those tracks are back and forth kind of like, yo.
I think, and nobody talks about it, I think D Block absolutely annihilated 50 Cent.
And when Kiss dropped Animal,
wasn't even fair.
When Kiss dropped Animal, it was a rap.
What they did to
See, I don't think.
Sorry, Miss Jackson.
I don't think 50 was ready. Nah, 50 wasn't ready. He thought it was all fun.
Rick Ross body 50.
You know what? Now.
Nobody talk about that. He stayed throwing shots at him. 50 don't want no smoke.
I don't think Ross bodied him through a battle. I think Ross bodied him in success. Like, think about it. Ross he just kept making music.
Right.
He just really like
that Deeper Than Rap album was a whole 50 disc album.
That was a great album.
He dissed him the whole album.
Yeah.
That whole album he dissed him. So that album is a fuck 50 album. And that album was fire.
Yeah.
So yeah, 50 can't be in the greatest nothing. He get bodied all the time. Only when he got
I think B Block and State Property was amazing.
absolutely. The bars,
Everything was there. The content.
oh my god. And everybody held their own.
Yeah.
Everybody held their own. You could actually say it was a tie.
Yeah.
You could argue that. It was
I mean, I take it like Jadakiss is my favorite rapper of all time. But
oh my god.
But he took the L to B.
You sure?
No.
I listened to that. I listened to that like 2 months ago recently as the bar. It's just the beat. The beat is what made Jadakiss' verse seem kind of like
Jordan Lucas and the Tory
but
shit.
like bar for bar.
Jada should have never picked that beat to rap.
With the disco beat?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man, listen.
when he was talking, but that beat, man, I couldn't really get into it.
Last thing, that whole fucking monkey ass bar.
Man, when Bean said,
Maybe Gorilla could get it for free.
when Bean said, I bring jihad to his block like Osama bin Laden. C4 in the back of the wagon, fuck clapping the Magnum. I rock this whole block with a bomb. You said you on a hard knock life tour hugging my mom. I got a long cock 8 to the mug of your mom. Nigga.
That's hard.
Nigga.
That's hard.
Beans, man, moving along.
That was hard. Beans is a guy. He can argue that.
Nah, Beans is in my top 5. But this is my favorite rapper, but Beans definitely in my top 5.
My favorite rapper of all time.
But moving along, we about to wrap this thing up. You already know. You know what I mean? What's y'all favorite verse of 2018? Off top. I ain't worry y'all about this shit. It's genuine as possible.
Off top, I'm gonna go with Hov when that was free.
What's free?
Yeah, man, I don't know. There's some more stuff I gotta think about, but that's the one that right now, fresh. Yeah, was free.
I mean, like, I was looking at, like, I had my list, but then I was looking at, like, other people's lists, and I forgot about certain shit. Like Nipsey last verse on Blue Laces 2.
Yeah,
Like, that shit was crazy.
was that the one where he said?
We talking about his dad got shot.
Oh yeah, that one. And then it's all about you can have anything you want. It's all about your reason. I forgot which hit me.
They had feel me, shout out to Hov. I think Hov shit. I think the content was on 100, like what he was talking about. That's why I stood out so more. I mean, I said so more. Stood out so much. I don't think like. How can I say this?
Starting to die at the end.
That's what I was thinking. Like, if you want to think about fall again, like the last like 6 to 4 bars started dying at the end. Yeah, I mean, but the content was on the million, man. Like, even like remember I sent y'all Drake's verse on Emotionless, the second verse on Emotionless. I probably don't remember. You feel me? When you leave here, listen to
I think I started listening to that. I did.
Listen to the second. Yeah.
Nah, he got busy on that too.
That Emotionless.
Oh my god.
Remember the second verse?
Is that the verse where
When
he
you
said
talk about the girl, you feel me, that take pictures.
Yeah. One wise man.
Yeah, say nothing at all. Yeah.
That was incredible.
He went off.
I can't front that.
And the verse was so flawless, it was just all the way through.
But I mean, are we throwing Black Thought Flex freestyle in there? Cause
I don't know if that's a verse, but if that's the case, that's verse.
I mean, I was talking about on the song. And we gonna talk about we gonna talk about folk flex freestyles of the year. Like,
no, I'm just being like, hey, I mean,
a wide margin.
Yeah, like, I'm talking about on the song.
On a song. I'm gonna go with Hov.
You got
Yeah, I would say, I mean, it's something I definitely probably have to be careful, but off the top of my head, I would probably have to go with, off of Logic's album, I'm gonna say the whole song, Ep.10 Forever.
Ep.10 Forever?
He got this.
That whole song, the whole was like 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole song, Ep.10 Forever.
I really like Meek first verse on Respect the Game.
King Pusha Santeria.
Oh
That shit
yeah. But what's not oh my god, not if you know
movie says, "Don't fuck a girl, she turn fuck you, Janet," or something like that.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah,
hard
yeah.
hero ranking of Ross.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be mad as soon as we end the show. It's gonna pop in my head.
Well, we about to end.
Shout out to everybody.
Artist predictions.
Huh? Oh shit, I forgot about that. My bad. Damn. That's why I love you guys. Who do you think's gonna have the best year 2019?
Are we sticking to hip hop or just industry?
Hip hop, R&B.
Hip hop, R&B. I think either her or LMA is going to be
The breakout artist in 2019.
Yeah, for I'm gonna say for R&B, I'm gonna just keep it there. For whatever reason, I feel like R&B is getting ready to take off next year.
Then it's gonna bring the beat back, like.
Yeah, I think because R&B's been, to your point earlier, I think R&B's was hip hop pop in a state of confusion for a few years.
Yeah.
I think real R&B is getting ready to come back. You know what I mean? I think Trey Songz is getting ready to stop rapping and start going back to singing.
For old original Trey
You
Songz.
know what I'm saying? I think Chris is getting ready to start singing again.
He dropped the fucking 45 track album.
Hey man,
I can't even get to it. I can't even
That
get
Sensei shit was fire though.
that was one of my favorite songs. That was one of my favorite songs.
like giving me
Yeah. So I got LMA and what's the name? And her.
I'm gonna say two people that they're like coming up, but I think they're gonna hit in 2019. I would say YB and Cordae and Toby Woodward. And then if I'm talking about R&B, it's a guy. He's also like just now like starting to hit. But it's the end of 2018, but I think in 2019 they end up taking off his name Samo.
Well, I think Kendrick is due. I think he probably cooking, working on something right now.
He did the Black Panther shit, but that was.
Yeah, but I
He
think
about to cook some shit up.
I think he cooking up. I think he do the 2019 is
DJ who said he wasn't working on anything though.
Oh no.
Yeah, but who knows? It's probably
That nigga go in the studio for a week and sit though.
That name album really can sit.
Or like yo,
I think.
I mean,
cooking up.
you go ahead. Like yo, J-Rock. I feel like J-Rock can make another. He can make another.
I don't know. I mean, you just look at his real like competitors. Not that they, but you got me, you got Dre, you got KOD. He's
Reason.
Yeah, Schoolboy Q.
Reason.
Schoolboy Q.
I think Don Q
He
gonna
need
hit.
to drop some shit
Yeah,
too.
Schoolboy Q for 2019.
I think Don Q gonna hit 2019 as well.
Yeah.
and I agree. Her. I think she's
Her.
I definitely got her on the list. I think she's gonna have. She already nominated for Grammy this year.
Yeah, she's
I think she's gonna
her.
have a phenomenal 2019.
Yes,
How you feel like hip hop wise?
Hip hop wise, I'm gonna go with Schoolboy Q. He needs to drop some ASAP. So Schoolboy Q for 2019, and for R&B, I'm gonna go with her. She's more of a complete package than LMA. So
facts.
yeah,
I like Element too.
She does.
2019.
Yeah.
You already know what I'm going with. The Chasers. Nigga Meek about to drop another fire album. And
Back to
that
back.
shit, you know? Now I'm gonna go. I think Meek gonna drop another banger probably like the summertime. He probably drop another album. I think Nipsey gonna drop some shit probably around the summertime.
Big Sean.
Yeah.
Big Sean.
Yeah, wait, I hope he in the lab.
He got
Big Sean?
Big Sean, yeah.
If the lad is what's that girl?
Oh, the girl you fucking with?
Yeah, what's that girl's name?
Keiko.
Yeah, the lad is
They broke up.
Janae Aiko's Buns. So he's in there. If that's the lad, he's in the sunken place too. Yeah.
Oh, plus we said her, but B is always somewhere lurking.
Beyonce.
She's
Queen.
always lurking, so
Queen.
she can she can shut it down whenever she feel like it.
she do have
So
Never she felt like it. On the ring.
You know what though?
whenever.
Hold
So
on.
she's
In our pre-show consultation meeting, she is the Will Smith of music. She just
The Beehive is real.
does what she does. It's really easy for her to come out and make a hit. Like, you know how hard it is for the average artist to make hit after hit after hit after hit. She does it with ease, man. When Beyonce had a hit, it's like, oh, it's Beyonce. She's supposed to make a hit.
Right. Which her whole album could have been in my top 5.
Yeah, that's what she's not writing herself.
She's not writing her own music. That's why. But when you're writing your own music, it's harder to make that.
She writes
some music, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, she writes some music.
Damn it, this show was getting ready to take a turn. Hold on. What's that girl's name? Esther Dean did the interview with the Breakfast Club maybe about 2 years ago. They asked her who she likes writing for the most. She said the person that she doesn't like writing for is Beyonce. Well, she likes it, she doesn't like writing for. She likes it because you know you're about to get paid from the song. But you're not gonna get all your money because Beyonce will take a word or two out just so she can get publishing rights to the song. And she's known for that.
Wow. Dang.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Well,
he about to
So about beating the system.
shout out to Beyonce. We about to wrap this
You
show
might have
up,
to edit
man.
that out. You know what I
We
mean?
about to wrap this show up now. You know what I'm saying?
Beyonce, we good. I don't want no smoke. No smoke.
Don't edit that shit out. We about to end the show. Man, make sure y'all subscribe to us on YouTube. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, BibleTalk_podcast. I mean, the yearly wrap up. You know what I mean?
Happy holidays.
You know what I mean? Make sure you get your kids some shit for Christmas too. Don't spend all the money on yourself. You know what I mean? Yearly wrap up, man. We out of here, man.